Have you ever wondered if your liver could change in just 2 weeks? Most people believe that once fat builds up in the liver, it takes years to reverse, or that it's mainly alcohol or greasy food that causes it in the first place. But here's the truth. Your liver is one of the most resilient organs in your body. With the right steps, it can start to recover much faster than you might expect. In this video, I'm going to share a simple 2-week routine that can help reset your liver and give you real signs of progress. And if you stay until the end, I'll give you a checklist you can use every day to stay on track. For decades, we've been told a very simple story about fatty liver. People say, it's alcohol, it's fried food, and once the damage is done, it's almost impossible to fix. This belief has kept millions of people from even trying to heal their liver, because why bother if you think the damage is permanent? But the truth is very different. Yes, alcohol and greasy foods can hurt your liver, but they are not the main culprits for most people. The biggest drivers are often hidden in plain sight. Too many refined carbohydrates, not enough of the nutrient choline, side effects from common medications, repeated use of antibiotics, and even long-term stress. And here's the surprising part. Your liver has an incredible ability to bounce back. It doesn't always take years. With the right steps, you can begin to see real changes in as little as 2 weeks. So if you've been told that fatty liver is slow, painful, and permanent, I want you to set that belief aside, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how a simple 2-week routine can start to bring your liver back to life. Let's start with the very first and most important step, choline. Choline is not technically a vitamin, but it behaves like one. It works alongside B vitamins, and one of its most important jobs is to move fat out of your liver. Without enough choline, fat simply gets stuck, and over time, it builds up and causes fatty liver. The challenge is that many seniors are not getting enough choline from their daily diet, and even if they do eat some, the body's ability to absorb and use it can decrease with age. That means you may need more than you think. So where can you find choline? It's in some of the very foods that people have been told to avoid. Egg yolks are one of the richest sources of choline. Beef liver, chicken, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, and fatty fish like salmon are also excellent options. Now, you might be thinking, but what about cholesterol? Aren't egg yolks bad for my heart? This is one of the biggest misconceptions. Modern research shows that for most people, eating eggs does not raise the risk of heart disease. And in fact, the choline in egg yolks can actually protect your liver and even support brain health. If you prefer supplements, many experts suggest around 2 to 3 grams of choline per day to make a noticeable difference. But whether you choose food or supplements, the key is consistency. Adding choline every morning, like starting your day with 2 eggs, can set the tone for your liver's recovery. The second step in your 2-week liver reset is to cut hidden sugars. When most people hear the word sugar, they think of candy, soda, or desserts. But sugar hides in far more places than that. White bread, breakfast cereals, flavored yogurts, so-called healthy granola bars, and even salad dressings often contain large amounts of hidden sugar. Here's why this matters. Every time you eat these refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes, your pancreas pumps out insulin, and your liver ends up storing more fat. Do this every day, and your liver has no chance to recover. So, what can you do in just 2 weeks? Start by cutting your carbohydrate intake in half. This doesn't mean you can't eat carbs at all. It means choosing wisely. Replace white bread with whole vegetables, soda with water or unsweetened tea, and packaged snacks with fresh nuts or cheese. One common mistake is thinking that zero sugar or sugar-free products are safe. Many of these are packed with artificial sweeteners, starches, and additives that can still strain your liver. Reading labels carefully is just as important as avoiding obvious sweets. If you focus on reducing hidden sugars for 2 weeks, you may notice lighter digestion, less bloating, and even more stable energy throughout the day. Your liver will finally get a break from the constant sugar load, and that's when healing begins. The third step in your 2-week liver reset is to support your gut health. This may surprise you, but your gut microbes actually produce some of the choline your body needs. When those microbes are healthy, they give your liver an extra boost of this vital nutrient. But when they are damaged, often by antibiotics, poor diet, or stress, your body is left with less choline, and your liver suffers. So how do you support your gut during these 2 weeks? Start simple. Add a serving of fermented foods every day. That could be plain yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, or other naturally fermented vegetables. These foods bring good bacteria back into balance and can improve digestion at the same time. If fermented foods aren't your favorite, a probiotic supplement can also help. Look for one with multiple strains, including lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. But here's a common mistake. People often take probiotics while still drinking sugary drinks or eating processed snacks. Sugar feeds the bad bacteria and cancels out much of the benefit. In just 2 weeks of focusing on gut support, many people notice less bloating, smoother digestion, and even improved mood. That's because a healthy gut doesn't just help your liver, it also communicates with your brain. The fourth and final step of your 2-week liver reset is a light ketogenic kickstart. Now, when people hear the word keto, many think of extreme diets packed with butter, bacon, and heavy cream. But that's not what we're talking about here. What your liver needs is a short break from the flood of carbohydrates, so it can begin burning fat for fuel instead of storing it. For just 2 weeks, try lowering your carb intake and increasing healthy fats. Focus on foods like salmon, avocado, olive oil, nuts, and leafy green vegetables. These foods not only provide clean energy, but also reduce inflammation, which is one of the major triggers of liver damage. A common mistake is to think that keto simply means high fat. In reality, keto only works when carbohydrates are also reduced. If you load up on fat but still eat bread, pasta, and sweets, your liver will keep struggling. Balance is the key, low carbs and healthy fats together. During this 2-week reset, you don't need to aim for perfection. Think of it as a gentle push, not a strict diet. Even small changes, like swapping pasta for zucchini noodles or using olive oil instead of margarine, can give your liver the breathing room it needs to start healing. Now that you know the 4 steps, let's make this simple enough to start today. You don't need to wait until next week or even tomorrow. You can begin with your very next meal. Here's one easy action. Tomorrow morning, have 2 eggs with a handful of vegetables. That's it. With this small change, you've already boosted your choline and given your liver the first signal to start healing. For the next 2 weeks, track your progress in 2 stages. In the first week, notice the small changes: lighter digestion, less bloating, or a little more energy. In the second week, look for bigger signs. Maybe your waist feels slimmer, or you notice steadier energy throughout the day. To help you stay consistent, I've prepared a simple 2-week checklist. You'll find it in the description and pinned comment below. Print it out or keep it on your phone and mark off each step as you complete it. Remember, this is not about being perfect. It's about giving your liver a break and building momentum. 2 weeks is enough to feel the difference and to inspire you to keep going. Let's quickly recap the 4 steps of your 2-week liver reset. 1. Add choline every morning. 2. Cut hidden sugars. 3. Support your gut. 4. Start a light ketogenic routine. These aren't complicated steps. They're simple, practical changes you can make right now. And you are not alone. Thousands of seniors are beginning the same journey, taking small steps toward a healthier liver and a more energetic life. So here's what I want you to do next. Download the 2-week checklist from the description or the pinned comment. Use it daily and watch how your body responds. Subscribe and join our community so we can walk through this journey together. Every week, we share routines and insights designed for your stage of life. Share this video with a friend or family member. You never know, this could be the exact message they need to hear today. Remember, your liver doesn't need years to start changing. It just needs you to give it 2 weeks. Try it, stay consistent, and feel the difference for yourself.